Hey, what's up, guys? Day 39. I was gonna wait until tomorrow for it to be day 40, but things just pop in my mind and I think, oh yeah, I'll do a video now. Because every day you wake up feeling different, don't you? Different thoughts, different vibes. So, today, on day 39, it's my birthday today, 28 years old. Yeah, someone said to me the other day, you're a couple of years off 30. And I said, you know what? I'd rather be 28 than 18. Those of you who've been 18 and 28. And then some guy who's 40 said, I'd rather be 18. Then again, we're two completely different people. He's more into cheap thrills and he doesn't seem to have grown out of that stage of reckless behaviour, if you know what I mean. Still doing the same things. That's why I sort of distanced myself these past couple of days, because I realised the people you're around is the people you become like. And I noticed I wasn't happy and I was participating in things that were just swaying me off the journey of self-improvement. And once you have a weak link, everything else seems to become harder. Everything else you'd be doing seems to become more harder, and those were the days. One of those days actually nearly relapsed. I went out with this guy and some people. We had a smoke of the devil's lettuce. Got home and I was feeling good. That sort of stuff makes you want to do stuff, don't it, when you smoke the green. And obviously now it's been a couple of days I haven't really touched it or seen these people, and I feel much better. I feel much more happy, content. I don't feel like, you know what I'm saying, innit? You feel more full and fulfilled and stuff. So anyway, that couple of days ago I woke up and I felt this depression. So I went on a website and I was browsing through, and I did touch myself a bit, but then I realised this ain't the same anymore. This isn't me anymore. I've changed. So I was on there for 5 minutes. I went off, and it didn't feel the same. When you touch yourself now, it just felt wrong, and it didn't really do much for me anyway. So I stopped doing that, and I was like, wow, things do change. Like now, even now, when I see a nice lady, an attractive lady, or a lady being seductive online, I do have those moments where I think, yeah, she's hot, I would love to sleep with her and all that, but the majority of the time now I realise that I'm not viewing women for their bodies, if you know what I mean. That's why I'm moving about, I'm trying to find a good spot. I'm not viewing females as a piece of object no more. I'm having better conversations with women. It really does change you when you're on this lifestyle, this journey. It makes you become the man you want to be. There's some days where you do have down days and stuff, and you think, oh, what's the point? I'm not walking on water yet. I'm not flying like Superman. You think, what's the point? But when you sit there and you think, and the way you feel, it just makes sense. This is the right way to be. You look at women and you don't think of them as objects. You don't feel like they have something you want to get off them. You have better conversations, and I think women pick up on that as well. Because when I was PMOing, I wasn't really talking to no women. I didn't have no charm. I didn't have no personality. It was basically just laying in bed all day and relaxing and doing what I needed to do and just being antisocial. Whereas now I'm having conversations with multiple women, you know. Women are popping up to me, ones I ain't spoke to in a while. You know, I've got a good relationship with loads of females now. And I like that, you know. Whereas when you've got that agenda, you know, you're chasing that woman because you want something off them. I think they know that, and that's not a good look. You know. Yeah, obviously, you know, I do get urges now and then, but I don't feel the need to go on porn or touch myself. It just gives you the urge to, you know, probably go after a woman, and it naturally makes you more like charming and, you know, charismatic and flirty and all those things, and that comes off the way you talk to them. You know, it makes you more witty as well. And I think women can sense that women will prefer that than you popping up to them and being all seedy and flirty and that, you know. First of all, you've got to build good relationships with women, and then I think that will lead either to, you know, something more, or just friendship. Don't really matter, does it? Because when you set up like this, you're not really focused on obtaining sex much anyway. Like, for me, that's just, you know, like, sex is all good and that, but then when you think about it deeply and put into perspective, once you've done it, you always just feel like, whatever, innit? It's like from past relationships. You're like, when I've been with females, I've been like really eager to sleep with them and have sex and that, and then after it's finished, it's just like things become dull, depressing, boring. And sometimes I feel like when you're young, you're in a relationship and you're always having sex. I don't think that's a good thing, and I do feel like that's wrecked like some of my relationships, to be honest, because in some of them it just became about sex, and it's just crazy, isn't it? It's crazy. As you can see, I can't sit still, you know, I like moving about, and it helps my mind think better, you see. Yeah, I just feel like now, if I was to get into a relationship, there will be a lot more to it than sex, and, you know, you'd appreciate the woman more. You know, you wouldn't be so into the wrong side, the wrong aspect of the relationship, just focusing on that sex all the time. You know, you have more deeper connections with the woman when you remove sex out of the equation. I saw a quote the other day: if you remove sex from most relationships, there's little else on offer people have to offer. And that's so true, because most people seem to chase lust and get into relationships over lust, and they're just glorified lustationships. I just made that word up. A lustationship where you like someone, they like you, and there's nothing else to that than looks. And then obviously you get attached to this person because you're sleeping with them and that, but the problem's always going to be there because you don't have the right connection with a female or your partner. You know, love doctor over here, turned 28 today, and all the wisdom just came to my mind. But yeah, we're on day 39. Again, this is just a scratch on the iceberg. You know, I don't know if there's going to be more benefits with me continuing this. You know, I don't know if I'm going to be walking on water or flying in the air like Superman. But I'm just liking how things are at the moment, doing this. You know, and if more benefits come this way, then so be it. But you know, this is just like, I feel like sometimes this is the missing piece of the jigsaw, the missing piece of the puzzle. And I'm happy with that, because sometimes the things you're looking for most is within you, and it's just a change away. You know, look at that, weights, get lifting. That's a change in your life, and it will change you, and it will be a change, a good change. Anyway, this video has gone on for too long now. I don't like long videos because it takes forever to load on this mobile. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. Day 39. I'll see you when I see you. Bye.